Now, I want to dive into the women's 200 meters. The women's 200 meters was very interesting at the World Championships. Of course, taking the double slash triple, of course, was Melissa Jefferson Wooden, right? She walked away with the goal in the 200. Then, interestingly, Amy Hunt from Great Britain took second, silver, and Shericka Jackson was third in that women's 200 meters. This lineup here for Athlos, we have Brittany Brown, a finalist at the World Championships, Aneva Battle as well, a finalist, Mackenzie Long, a finalist as well, and we have Amy Hunt, the actual podium finisher, and Jessica Gabai as well will be in the lineup. Now, I do think, Amy Hunt has been having a fantastic season. I did have her down as the surprise athlete. And guess what? She surprised. She walked away with silver, interestingly. Now, from a personal best perspective, she's not as fast as, the likes of a Mackenzie Long. Mackenzie Long has a personal best in the 200 meters of 21.93 seconds. Now, when you look at what the likes of a Navy Battle has run, 22.07, not far off what Amy Hunt did in the World Championships, right? 22.08, right? So it's putting her as favorite, in my opinion, not just, based off her, right, her medal, but just how she's been competing this season, going from strength to strength. She had that real close finish with Dina Asher Smith, 22.14, before turning up at the World Championships and getting that medal. So I definitely think she turns up as favorite. Surprisingly, Mackenzie Long hasn't been giving me the consistency that I was hoping that she would give this season. I definitely thought she'd have, chumped the likes of an Anavia Battle and a Brittany Brown based on placings, at least, from an American perspective. Hasn't really managed to do that. I think I'm gonna go with Anavia Battle, for second in this race, and Brittany Brown, I think I will see for third, rounding out with Mackenzie Long and Jessica Gabai. So I think that is how the women's 200 meters will go. So Amy Hunt taking it, Anavia Battle second, and Brittany Brown third, right? So that's what will happen in the two. Now let's jump into the women's 100 meters. Let's talk about it. So in the lineup, we have none of the medalists from the World Championships, but we have a finalist. We have Marie-José Telou Smith. I believe she was seventh in the women's 100-meter finals at the World Championships. Yes, she was seventh, 11.04 seconds. So it makes things interesting. Not gonna lie. Now, one off, Marie-José Telou Smith, I believe, should be able to give me a 10-9. Right? That's what I'm thinking in this particular race. Again, it's going to come down to the race sharpness. It's the end of the season. Not sure what these people are doing to keep themselves race fit. You know what I mean? If anything, right? Maybe some of them are in vacation mode. You never know. You know what I mean? But if I'm just supposed to just go off face value, my expectation, I think that Marie-José Telou comes in as favorite. But there's a but. I've been watching Janelle Smith, and Janelle Smith has looked really, really, really good. Now, of course, she went to, what is it, Nakak? Was it Nakak, or what is the other one called? I'm going to correct the name. Sorry about that. She went to Nakak and she took the win there. But her runs in the 4x100 meters for Team Jamaica is giving me, she's possibly in sub 11 shape, and she's giving me hungry, she's giving me determined, she's giving me, this is my opportunity to get a bag as well, right? And people are not probably not going to be expecting me to come out and do anything really special, right? So I'm thinking that she could be the surprise in this particular race. So actually, I'm going with Janelle Smith as the surprise winner in this race. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going with Janelle Smith. Now, I know Jesha Shears as well is a really good competitor. She runs really well on the circuit as well. So I do have her competing pretty strongly. So for a one-off race, time of the year, the mind frame I'm thinking of these athletes, I'm going to go with Janelle Smith, possibly Jesha Shears, Then Mary Jose Talu Smith, and I know some of you are gonna say, "Why are you underestimating Mary Jose Talu Smith?" I just think it's the end of the season. I don't think it's that big of a deal for her. Maybe from that perspective versus some of the others, so she may go in it different than the rest. Maybe you know what I mean. If not, then she goes in as I said favorite, right? But I'm just thinking that. And then Kayla White hasn't impressed me outside of what she did at the USA Championships. To be fair, so yeah, I have her slotted behind Mary Jose Talu Smith and then Zoe Hobbs, rounding out the field. So that's my thought process when it comes to the women's 100 meters. I'm going to say the surprise winner in this race is Janelle Smith. Jasia Shears acts like she wants to tear down the world all day, every day. So I do think she's going to be competitive, right? So I do think she may snip Mary Jose Talu Smith in this race. Then I'm going to say Mary Jose Talu Smith, then Kayla White, then Zoe Hobbs. But I still do think Mary Jose Talu Smith probably goes in as the favorite. All right, so trackies, those are my thoughts when it comes to Athlos. As I said, Friday the 10th. Let's see how things goes with the event. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.